Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is KPZ. You are here in the home of the slightly above average ship review. If you're new to the channel, my goal with these videos is to show you what an average player can expect to get out of any given ship. Today we're in the campaign ship, the Hayate, and we are on Haven. We're down tier in a domination match. Here's a look at the teams. You can see no aircraft carriers. But there are some enemy ships that can give us some problems here. All right, so the Hayate should be just like the Kajiro, just up a tier. It has got a torpedo reload booster. You can see there. You can exchange that with a smoke screen. However, I recommend the torpedo reload booster due to the proliferation of radar and sonar at this level. Even if you did have smoke, they could still see right through it. So to me, being able to quickly reload your torpedoes in about 8 seconds one time is totally worth it. So just be clear and cognizant that if you hit this button and you're not totally dry all 8 torpedoes out, you're kind of wasting your consumable a little bit. That being said, sometimes in an emergency, you do have to hit that torpedo reload booster, also known as the pay to win button. All right, so if you've got the Hayate or you are thinking about buying it, do you like sneaky Japanese torpedo boats? Because if you do, that is what the Hayate is. For all Hayate builds, no matter what commander you're using, I recommend Erich Bai. And I also recommend, I'm going to get this name wrong. I think it's Ding Shi Chang. He gives you 3% concealment and 3% torpedo damage when he's fully maxed out. If you don't have that guy, I recommend Jerzy Swirsky. If you don't have either of them, you might be in trouble. All right, here we've got a Minotaur, the scourge of this match. Definitely got to watch out for the Mino. I'm putting a hard object in between me and him. Over here, we got a Yamato. So we launched out once already at the Mino. I was thinking about launching, but you can see the Yamato is turning, going bow on. So I just got to create a different angle. In my opinion, this is a bad time to launch until you want the enemy battleship to be as parallel as possible to you to give you the greatest possible chance to inflict torpedo strikes upon him. All right, if he's coming to bow on to your torpedo launch, he, in theory, could sail right through them. I've done it many times. All right, here we got tired of waiting, so I did launch. And just kind of monitoring the heading of the Yamato. Hopefully these torpedoes can get 1 or 2 strikes on target. That's all I'm really hoping for at this point in time. I want to start a flood. And then hopefully he's used his damage con. He'll flood out. I think he is on fire already. Here come the torpedoes. How many do we get? Just 1. All right, that's all we needed. All right, he damage conned. We are not accruing damage right now. So 1 fire, 1 flood. That was enough for him to say, screw it. We got to reload. We are launching it and not wasting any time. And hopefully he does not spot our torpedoes with his plane. Taking a look at the other ships, got a Worcester out there, or what I think was a Worcester. Also have the Minotaur. We just spotted another ship of what I'm not exactly sure. Yamato looks like he is turning to port. That's going to affect those torpedoes' ability to strike him. Again, I'm just trying to get 1 torpedo strike as long as it starts a flood here on the Mino. Here come the torpedoes. 1 torpedo strike and a flood. That's really all I wanted because he was turning away. Something is better than nothing, folks. All right. Here is the Worcester and the Minotaur. You know, really would wish my teammates would target these guys more. Maybe they have been. I haven't been paying attention. But since I'm over here all alone, I don't think they have. All right, we've been racking up the damage on the Yamato. One of our teammates takes him out. We did launch at the Minotaur, hoping to catch him. Again, I'm not getting greedy. I'm just trying to get one torpedo strike. That's it. But I decided to retrograde back towards my teammates because this is not healthy to be out here all by myself. And you know what? Sometimes you will go out in a destroyer to a flank. You'll think you'll have people with you, and you really don't have them with you. And so it really pays to monitor closely what your teammates are doing. All right, here we got to turn in to avoid this island and avoid torpedoes. We do get the one torpedo strike I was hoping for on the Mino as we run aground. We're just going to hope that somebody else can take out the Worcester. Over here, we've got another Minotaur. And if I can ever get off this island, I'm going to launch towards him as well. All right, so there's that launch. We did use our torpedo reload booster. I don't remember when we used it, probably when we ran up against the island. That's fine. Ordinarily, it's best used at the beginning of the match when most ships will be broadside to you, if they're going to be. However, if you want to save that, I certainly couldn't blame you. Really hoping somebody could push up here a little bit. I am in danger of being spotted by any kind of consumable right now if one was to use one, but I don't think they will because they are too busy. And looking, it looks like my torpedoes are going to miss, unfortunately. But on the other hand, that Minotaur is taking a ton of damage, and I think he's going to be dead soon.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
All right, and there he is dead. Okay, other Minotaur still over here, still trying to get torpedoes out. Looking for my launch angle. I think this island is going to be in the way. We're going to continue to push in to Bravo.
Attention, reporting the target
I
position.
think he's going to pop out right here, and hopefully we can launch out on him. There he is. We do not have a launch angle, so we're going to hold the torpedoes. Looks like the enemy destroyer, there was only one, is capturing Charlie. We're going to let him do that unopposed, simply because it is not our job, in theory, to get into a gunfight. That's a waste of your ship. All right, second Minotaur gets taken out. That is good. We're going to launch to where we think this GK is going to end up, and we capture out Bravo. So we already have 71,000 damage. Not too shabby for just 3 torpedo strikes. Enemy Kronstadt coming out over there in between the islands, rather far away. We're going to push into Charlie, see if we can spot the enemy destroyer, even though I don't have a lot of help, and I am taking a risk here. Grosser Kerper's continuing to sail. Hopefully he sails into my torpedoes. We do spot the enemy destroyer. It is a Shima. Now, the Hayate is kind of a quasi-gunboat. We're going to launch some torpedoes, but we're going to get right back on the guns. As we see, our torpedoes strike the GK. You know, we couldn't have done that without our teammates. The Shima took a ton of damage from our teammates. Now we are taking damage from the Worcester, as we were spotted before the Shima died. Now we're down. We're going to ask our teammates to shoot at the Worcester. GK is still flooding out. He is going to flood out, and we'll get that kill number 2. All right, still capping Charlie. Kronstadt looks like he doesn't have a lot of life left. So we're just trying to keep the Worcester spotted for our team and capture Charlie at the same time. Worcester takes a big chunk of damage there. And I say screw it, and we're going to start shooting at him from a very long ways away. Off screen, the Kronstadt gets killed. And so we're continuing to shoot at the Worcester, who's got much bigger problems than me. And he gets taken out, and that ends the match. So we kind of played with it ourselves here in the Hayate, did what we were supposed to do, capture the bases, ended up with 141,588 total damage, just 5 torpedo strikes, 2 kills, and one solo base cap. We didn't even capture Charlie before the end of the match. Just short of 500,000 silver and 5904 ship XP and commander XP in this tier 8 Japanese premium destroyer. Here we are at the top of the board, 3027 base XP, 2 big kills. Yes, it is a powerful ship. Yes, it is Kraken capable. Yes, if you haven't bought the Admiralty backing, but you've completed all 100, I would do it if you like sneaky torpedo boats. That's what this ship is. That's how I would play it. I've played other games using the gunboat commander for the IJN, and no game has been as good as this game. So that's that. Here in the port, taking a look at the mods. Aiming system mod 1, propulsion mod 2, concealment system mod 1, and for this build, torpedo launcher mod 3. Taking a look at the loadout, you got this single torpedo reload booster. Yes, you could switch it for a smoke generator. I do not recommend that. I would go with the torpedo reload booster. And, of course, 2 charges of the engine boost. We were using the common battle booster for speed. We got this Type 9 permanent camouflage and the unique Lucky Hunter Hayate flag. Take a look at the stats. Stats. What on earth could I be talking about still? 18,720 hit points. I just realized, don't have my glasses. 3 by 2 127 millimeter turrets, 10.7 kilometer firing range, 4.4 second reload, 10-second turn time. HE shells 2150 damage, 9% fire chance. AP shells 2200 damage. You certainly can do damage running Kurita, the gunboat commander. All right, 2 quintuple tube launchers. Reload looks like 111.7 seconds. Max damage 25,573. 12-kilometer range at 71 knots. Detectability is 1,700 meters. Torpedoes are the strength. AA, at least you have some AA. Better than nothing. Main battery is dual purpose there. But, maybe just enough to keep the carriers off you. All right, maneuverability 40.4 knots, 750-meter turning circle, 4.6 second rudder shift time. A little on the slow side for an IJN boat, so keep that in mind. You'll be a little sluggish when trying to turn. Concealment 4.9 on the surface, 2.6 in the air, 2.5 if you run across a smoke screen. All right, take a look at the commander, Reizo Tanaka. Here's our build. We talked about it in the game. Base trait, increased torpedo damage. Got Deng Shichang, who's an upgrade over Swirsky and Bai as art inspirations. Other than that, straight Japanese torpedo boat, folks. Just like you saw all the way up my tech tree, Japanese destroyer reviews. Anyway, that is the Hayate. If you like torp boats, I think you will like the ship. If you like this review, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more slightly above average World of Warships Legends ship reviews. Thanks.